That's BTS performing on Saturday Night Live last weekend, the first K-pop stars ever to appear on that show. If you've got a teenager, you've probably heard of them. If not, well, Seth Doane explains.
All of this is for BTS, or Beyond the Scene. To call them superstars seems, well, an understatement.
Get this, their arena shows in Chicago, New York, and LA, they're all sold out.
They have more than 19 million Twitter followers, have topped the Billboard record charts, and Time just put them on its most influential people list. And yet, admit it, these phenoms may not be familiar. So meet BTS. They're pop stars from South Korea, kings of a world known as Korean pop. K-pop to the more enlightened. And it's an industry worth billions, 5 billion to be exact. Remember the Backstreet Boys? That boy band provided the soundtrack for much of the 90s in America, along with groups like NSYNC. About the same time, thousands of miles away, K-pop was helping to put Seoul on the pop music map. But now BTS, whose first album debuted in 2013, has moved beyond the scene in Seoul and is coming ashore in America, big time. Their upcoming US tour is one of the hottest tickets on earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English. Its members between the ages of 21 and 26 go by their nicknames: Jungkook, Jin, Jimin, Suga, V, J-Hope, and RM. We caught up with them at their studio in Seoul.
How did you learn English?
I love hip-hop.
RM was signed first, and as the fluent English speaker, often takes top billing.
I love the pop music, and I love the Friends. So
Friends, the TV show.
Yeah, the TV show. My mom bought me the full series, and I watched it like several times. I just want to speak and to listen and understand the musicians in America. I just want to say thank you, Mom.
Not long ago, the boys of BTS idolized the stars they mixed with at this year's Grammys.
I suddenly think like, am I really here?
From South Korea, BTS.
They became the first Korean pop band to present after their fans launched a social media campaign.
Thank you to all our fans for making this dream come true, and we'll be back.
What will it take to be back?
We have to practice the same choreography like again and again, several hours every day. We have to keep the promise.
Did someone say choreography? Everything BTS does is meticulously choreographed.
Hey, how you doing?
Including, say, their arrival to rehearsal, on this date in 5 separate cars. We cannot tell you just where they were rehearsing. Over-enthusiastic fans pose a constant security risk.
Can you describe that enthusiasm?
I'm amazed by it, J-Hope said, to receive all this love. I think we're able to quickly engage with our fans by being sincere with our feelings, Jimin told us. We try to share our emotions with our fans. And those fans feel BTS truly understands and supports them.
They're not just a band, they are a support. They are inspiring, and they really helped me in the past. So.
In what ways? How?
About loving myself.
Whenever we begin a performance, Jungkook told us, I take out my earpieces and listen to the shouting and screaming. It fills me with energy. And BTS fans, they call themselves ARMY, aren't just enthusiastic, they're enthusiastic consumers. which is why the guys adorn the sides of soda cans and even teamed up with artists who designed their stuffed animal alter egos.
K-pop is such a phenomenon that here in the Seoul subway system, fans will even pay to put up giant signs celebrating their favorite K-pop star's birthday. Here's J-Hope and a fan.
These supersized posters are as close as many will get.
What do you...
This is where we should mention that the guys have a new album out. And tell you that Sunday Morning was the first American network television program granted this behind-the-scenes access. And in case you're wondering what's up with the face masks, that constant air pollution over much of South Korea makes the masks a lot more than a fashion statement. The boys of BTS consider themselves family. They trained, composed music, and grown up together. And yes, they all live in the same house. At first we were like, why do we have to live together? Suga explained. But at some point we realized this is really precious, and we've become really thankful. And V told us, I think these are the people who know me the best. We know each other better or more than our families know us.
This is your studio.
Yeah, my studio.
But they can retreat to their own private spaces.
It's the toys I love.
The shelves outside of RM's studio contain the expensive toys he's accumulated.
Yeah, this is a table. It's from America.
Inside, it's a bit less frenetic.
You spend time in here composing, thinking of the next song?
Yes, and writing lyrics. Sometimes shopping, and and eBay, and
Yeah, so it's not work all the time.
Yeah, no.
How long all of this will last is anyone's guess. But there is this.
Military service is mandatory in South Korea.
Yeah.
There's only so long you can delay it. Will you serve?
한국인으로서는 굉장히
As a Korean, it's natural, Jin said. And someday, when duty calls, we'll be ready to respond and do our best.
열심히 하도록 하겠습니다.
Do you worry about breaking off, separating, going different ways?
막 미리 생각을 하고 싶지 않아요.
I don't want to think about it at this point, Jungkook said. We have something really good going.
That's the answer. We just enjoy the ride, live in the moment, and that's all we could do.
Now that ride is taking them back to America, where awaiting them, among other things, is a line of BTS dolls from Mattel, the makers of Barbie. $20 a pop.